we're now going to go through some gun defenses as part of the black belt curriculum. Now I want to give somewhat of a disclaimer about gun defenses. It's almost impossible for someone to move their body in the same amount of time that it takes someone to do this. So when we're looking at gun defenses and how we're going to be working these, think about a couple of things. Number one, if you ever have to defend yourself in this regard, it's about waiting for the right opportunity to do it. Catching your assailant off guard, doing it when they least expect it, doing it in a surprise moment, and also, only doing it if there's no other way out. If somebody approaches you with your gun, or with a gun, and they want your purse, they want your wallet, give them anything. Even if they ask for your shirt and your pants and your shoes, give them what they want. But if you feel that yourself or one of your loved ones is in harm's way, that's when you move into action. So, the first gun defense here is going to be pointed at the top of my head. Now, the important part about this is it's when it's very close. If someone's pointing at me here, the chance of me being able to move my body in the time it takes him to flex his finger it's not going to happen. But if it's right here, I have this at a point to be able to take advantage of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up here and with my hands in basically a dove position this way, come up here on the barrel of the gun. From this position, I'm going to crank down, which creates separation, and then push forward. So let's do this again. We'll assume, and I'll go slowly, but let's assume the finger is inside the gun. He knows better, but we're going to assume that for now. So I come up, when I come down, it breaks the finger here. I push, and then I twist out and pull back. And now I have control of the gun here. So once again, it's here at the forehead, and I come up quickly, boom, and step back. I create the break, snap here, then turn to the right, pull back, and now I have control of the gun. That's gun defense number one. Next is gun defense number two. This is going to be against having an assailant pointing it directly at our chest. Now I want to point out something just in terms of training versus reality. When Michael holds the gun toward me, in real life, if he wanted to shoot me, it would be inside here on the trigger. And these techniques are designed in order to leverage that fact that the finger's there and it can be broken. However, when you're training with this, I would highly recommend you have your finger on the outside so as you're doing it, you're not breaking each other's fingers, okay? This next one, he's going to be pointed at the chest. Now, my hands are up here. Now, what I want to do is I obviously want to follow the directions. If they say bring your hands up, I want to have them up as high as I can so they can see them. But for this technique, the closer the better. So rather than have my hands way out here, I want to have them close so that I can move into action when it's appropriate. So he has the hand here, or the gun here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left hand and bring it underneath, like so, as I step out of the way. So I don't want to do this, and he pulls the trigger, and boom. I want to be here to the outside. Then I'm going to take my right hand and grab the back and pull out here. All right? So it happens relatively quickly, but again, I'm here, I move to the side, and then I pull. So this way, out to the side, and pull. Once again, hands are here, out, and here. So it's very, very important, and let's show this just from a quick angle here. If this is the center line, and this is where the gun is, don't allow your body to just be here. Allow it to be here. So if he pulls the trigger, he's not shooting you. All right? The other thing to keep in mind is this, and this might go a little bit advanced, but if you're protecting someone and they're behind you, know where they're at. So if they're behind you and you move here, the trigger's pulled, that's not a good thing. So you have to be aware. But in this case, make sure you're getting your body out of the way, up here, pull, and disarm. Technique number two. And our final technique, technique number three, we're also going to be defending against having someone pointing the gun directly at our chest. Rather than move to the right, as we did in technique number two, we're going to move to the left. So the gun placement is here. Again, my hands are here. And remember, we do this against an empty hand attack as well. We talk about going off the center line. So what's going to happen is I'm going to move to the left as I grab the barrel of the gun and move to my left, pushing it to my right side. My right hand is free. Boom! Deliver a punch, could deliver a heel palm, an eye strike, whatever works. Then I'm going to reach underneath. Once again, controlling here, it's almost like doing a wrist throw. I'm pushing here as I pull and twist out, and now I have control of the gun. So let's do it from this angle, better for the camera. So once again, we're in line here, and I'm moving to the side this way, delivering the punch, reaching underneath, and here. As best as you can, think about doing the grab and the punch simultaneously. So rather than 1, 2, that may work that way, but as soon as you can go BAM and bring that right in, the better you're going to be. Rapid succession at the very least. Then reach underneath, pull out, and now I'm in control. It's gun technique number 3.